Guys, my move is finally done. We've got everything in the new house. We've got most of it unpacked. Still got things to unpack and some things to rearrange. But for the most part, we're done. And today I am giving you an update on my last 2 weeks' progress for my weight loss journey. So make sure you stick around. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Pamela and I am on a weight loss journey using lifestyle modification and a little help from some compounded Tirzepatide. I just did a big move and that really threw things off track for me. So I'm ready to get life back to normal again and get things back on track. But I wanted to give you an update on the last 2 weeks because I know I have fallen so far behind on giving my updates and getting videos posted. We're going to talk about that, and then I'll just talk a little bit about how the last 2 weeks have been going as far as my eating and staying on track. And yeah, so just to recap, for those of you who may be new here, when I started my weight loss journey on Tirzepatide, I was 196.9 pounds, and that was in November of 2025. And I started off on 2.5 milligrams, lost 4 pounds the first week, lost another 4 pounds the second week, and then it kind of started tapering off. And here I am at week, God, I don't even know what week. I'll have to put a text up somewhere because I have no idea what week I'm on anymore because things have been so crazy lately. But when I weighed in 2 weeks ago on July 18th, let me put my glasses on, y'all, because you know I can't see. I still haven't been wearing my contacts. If you saw I think it was my last video, I had something going on with my sinuses and it was affecting my eyes and my eyesight, and my eye was really irritated. So I had not been wearing my contacts. I did wear them this past Saturday. Today is Monday. And I did wear my contacts on Saturday just because I was going to be doing a lot and I knew I wanted to be able to see without having to put my glasses on. But other than that, I haven't been wearing my contacts. So I'll probably put them back in tomorrow since I'll be back to work. But back to my weight. When I weighed in on July 18th, I was 153.4 pounds. And when I weighed in the following Friday on July 25th, I was 152.7 pounds. So that was a loss of 0.7 pounds from the previous week. When I weighed in this past Friday, August 1st, I was 151.7 pounds. So that was a 1 pound loss from the previous Friday. And that brings me to a total loss for my weight loss journey of 45.2 pounds since I've been on Tirzepatide. And so I am really ecstatic about that. I had a picture that I had on my mirror at my last house. That was kind of my goal picture. And I am now at a weight less than that weight. In fact, I've been at a weight less than that weight for quite a while now. So I have really surpassed my goal for that picture, but I am not where I want to be necessarily. Weight-wise, I still have a lot to lose. Well, I say a lot. I still have probably about another 15 to 20 pounds to lose to get where I think body-wise, get out of the overweight category and get to a normal body weight for my height. And I have a lot of toning to do. I've got quite a bit of flab still here on my arms that I know that's not going to go away completely but I want to tone my arms. I'm trying to build muscle. I've been doing quite a bit of lifting and moving and all of that. So I've been really working my muscles the past few weeks. So I can definitely tell a difference there. Now, the one thing, or well, two things, I guess, that I have kind of fallen off on is my eating and tracking my food. And it's not to say that I've just been going overboard eating lots of junk, but I have been eating more junk than I normally would. And most of it has been out of convenience. With the move, I've been extremely tired and haven't really been feeling like cooking. And one night it was like 10 o'clock at night, maybe later, and we had not eaten since probably breakfast. And so me and my daughter went and got McDonald's. There's been other days where it's like I'm ripping and running and unpacking and trying to figure stuff out where things are gonna go. And then I look up and it's dinner time and I have nothing thawed out to cook. I have nothing that I can cook that's quick. So then I end up ordering something. So we've ordered Chinese, we've ordered chicken. It's just been more fast food than I would like and a lot more than I normally eat. So it's not that I'm making a habit of it. It's just been convenient with the move going on. But with that, I haven't been tracking either. And if you've been with me for a while on my channel, you know that I was tracking everything that I would eat. And so, yeah, over about the last 3 to 4 weeks, I've been tracking very little, some days nothing at all. And not that I plan to track for the rest of my life, because I really don't, but I'm still at a point where I want to make sure, one, that I'm getting enough calories, but two, I want to kind of monitor what I'm eating. And especially since I've been eating more fast food, I know I'm getting the calories that I need, but it's not the right type of calories. And so that's not necessarily, like, I don't want to get my 1,500 calories or 1,600 calories for the day from one Jack in the Box meal, if that makes sense. I would rather have healthier meals that were lowering calories that add up to the 1,600 by the end of the day. And another thing was, every morning I was drinking my Fairlife protein shakes or Fairlife chocolate milk. When I ran out of the shakes, I was just getting the chocolate milk. And I've kind of fallen off on that a little bit. I have my Fairlife shakes now. I did go and get some more, but with the move, it was just harder to get up in the morning and do that. And I know that seems strange. It's just pouring a glass of milk, but measuring it, making sure that I'm getting a certain amount to make sure that I'm getting the protein that I need without getting too much. So I would pour the cup of milk, but I wasn't measuring it. So tracking just got pushed to the back burner and then kind of got forgotten about. So what am I gonna do about it? Here's my plan. I did order some Factor meals that will be coming next week. And I did that. I have tried Factor before. I really love their food. I did try them when I was doing keto, but I did not order keto meals. This time I ordered the protein meals, the higher protein meals. And I did that more out of the convenience because I still have a lot of unpacking to do and rearranging to do. We've got some things that are not where they need to be because there's something going on still with the electrical. So I've got a freezer in my dining room that needs to go in the garage. So the buffet cabinet that should go in my dining room is under my TV in the living room, and I've got a console that I'm ordering for under the TV, so that's gonna, things just have to be rearranged. And so there's some things that still need to be done over the coming weeks, and So I know that I'm probably not going to have time to cook the meals that I really feel would benefit me best. So I decided to go ahead and order some factor meals, and that way I will have something quick and easy that I can just pull out and heat up and eat. And again, I've tried their meals before. Their meals are really good, most of them. There were some that I didn't like, but I feel like the things that I ordered this time will be things that I will like. I tried to pick a variety of beef, some pork, some salmon, some shrimp, some chicken. So I'll have a variety of different things. So far, I ordered the 1 week of meals that'll come that'll come on the 9th. And then I have the following week already ordered or already planned out. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'll help me get back on track, and then it'll be easier to track the meals again because I can just put in the title. But that'll help me get back on track with tracking and get back on track with eating healthier. So I do have 8 meals coming for the rest of this week. Now today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. So today we are going to dinner, me and my family and my best friend and her family. So I don't know if I will be tracking today. We'll see. I'm gonna try. I will try. I do need to track what I ate this morning, which won't be a problem because I had a Fairlife shake and I had some protein oatmeal, so that shouldn't be a problem. I can still put that in the app. It might be a little harder to track what I have at dinner because I'm not making it, so it'll be a guesstimation of what it is, but we're going to a steakhouse, so I will be able to get a good, healthy choice with some steak and possibly a baked potato or something like that. We'll see. So hopefully that will be a decent meal, and then I'm thinking I will have leftovers for tomorrow. For the rest of this week, I'm gonna do my best to not order anything out and to try to have things on hand at home that I can cook that are easy. We have lots of stuff in the freezer. I just need to plan what I'm gonna eat and pull some stuff out. So I will be doing that today before we go out to dinner, and I will be having cake tonight. I am going to say that. But it's my birthday. I'm allowed to have a piece of cake. And that's one thing with me. I am not cutting anything out of my diet. I'm just trying to do things in moderation. So I'm not gonna have a huge piece of cake. And that's the benefit of this medicine, is that even if I wanted to, I probably couldn't because I would be full before I even got halfway through. But that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Even though I have not been eating the healthiest over the last 2 weeks, I've still lost weight. And I've still been getting quite a bit of movement in. The only thing that I've been dealing with this past week or the past 2 weeks is my foot has been hurting very bad. And I had surgery on my right foot about 5 years ago, 6 years ago maybe. It was when I was doing keto, so probably about 5 or 6 years ago. I had a bunion removed, and every once in a while that foot will still give me problems. And I think because of all of the moving around, being on my feet so much lately, and then also not eating the best lately, I think that has contributed to maybe some inflammation, which is also contributing to my foot hurting more. So I've tried to stay off of my feet as much as possible over the last couple of days. That has really helped. And hopefully getting back on track with my eating will also help with the inflammation, which will help with my foot as well. I will let y'all know how that goes in my next video. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I just wanted to give you guys an update because I know, again, I am behind, but Lord willing, I will be back on track this week. And so hopefully you'll start seeing my next weekly updates. I do have another Ayuga video that I need to film and post this week, so be looking forward to that. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post those videos. And I will see you guys back here next week with my next weekly update. Until then, guys, stay blessed.